be going live. Hopefully. Soon as I see it pop over on the other monitor, we can begin. Yes, okay. Hello, Root Beer Blossom. Ah. Alright, let me send one more command through the thing to make sure it's working.
Hello there.
Alright. So yeah, we're doing some art fight, but y'all can make me go play Sonic instead, which I think the audio is slightly lagging behind now for some reason. I'm gonna have to occasionally wake the Wii Remote up at the very least, so it keeps playing the resort theme music. But yeah, it should be fun. Almost at 100 attacks. How? I'm sorry.
What? How? How are you almost at 100?
That's crazy. Okay. But I was thinking of starting off with a rather simple-ish one to do. Doing another Hollow Knight character. And one attacks when the event started, I started. You saying so? You're saying like 100 attacks total throughout all your years of art fight, or 100 attacks this art fight? But yeah, we're gonna start with Local Shade's Shell character here, and we're gonna 3D it. What? Why did the music stop working? Did I mess up my capture card? Why did that cut out? What? Really? You're gonna be like this? Okay, technical difficulties apparently. You prefer art fight trying to get to 100 at least? Get then how are you already at 80 something? Let me Sorry, I gotta play with my chords to try and get stuff working again. Didn't have this issue last two times I did this. Why are you being like this now? Tracking's probably all wiggly because I'm nowhere near my camera. Okay. Our Okay, hang on. I gotta click over to the thing. Deactivate, activate. Okay, I have no idea why I did that. Also updated to my character Jake in 6.6, and I found my secret and it's okay. Oh. Okay. Still, that is an insane pace. I'm hoping to maybe get 50 done at most. Hopefully we don't have another weird thing cut out. Audio issue. This. Do that so I can see them. Alright. Let me pull that down just a touch. Alright. Now I have them for reference on the side. That damned horse armor. You're behind the horse armor, Leapick?
Hello there.
Hello, Palmy Jr. It's been a minute. For some reason, when people draw Jake, they don't think the paws on the pants are the fuck they do the circle lined out with them. There are circles with lines out on them. Pause on the fan. Oh, I'll be honest. I thought that they were baggy, the ripped jeans too. And it does it again. I'm gonna have to. Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to keep playing with the capture card this stream because it just did the thing it did again. Really? Just gonna have to keep doing that. Okay. Okay. Say 6 tablets of ibuprofen. That is too much, especially if you haven't been spacing them out. But we're doing art fight, and like before with the ones on try, you guys can make me go play a game instead. But this time, instead of it being Monster Hunter, we are starting a fresh English. Why? It's been 2 minutes and I already can't talk. A fresh. Come on. Really? Why is this a tongue twister for me? A fresh save of Sonic Colors. Jeebus Freebus. And also my warm up with the back of hands was like, until you put things up. I mean, hey, as long as you're able to be here, it's not like I'm not gonna begrudge people from having to leave for a minute. All right, lean cross. Okay, I started with this one because I figured it would be relatively simple to achieve. Clippings on. Why am I on edge select? What is going on today? Wake up. Yeah, unlike Try, though, I have to occasionally just touch the Wii remote so it doesn't fall asleep. And then they've got a longer torso. And you know what? We want... This one doesn't really have any indication of arms. They don't got a sword or nothing. So I think we'll just keep it kind of low-key and just do the... Give it the Among Us bod. Mokus. I just realized I didn't have this saved. Oops. Save as local trades. Show. Going to Times Square at the start of August. That sounds fun. I mean, maybe. I know it's kind of... I mean, I've heard it. I don't know personally, but I've heard it's tourist trappy. But... I mean... It's still at Times Square. That's got to be cool to see at least once. Yeah, I don't know what they mean either. Yeah, I've never been to New York. Been to Arizona, New Mexico, but alongside wherever my home state is, but not New York. Isn't it in New York, or am I just even worse at geography than I thought? Okay, you guys are losing me already, and it's been like 3 minutes since I started the stream. Wake up. Wake up, Sonic. I know you like to be moving around, but I need the music. The past is a time that does not exist. Yeah, I think we're all a little confused at the moment. Yeah. I have no idea what you guys are getting at, if I'm being honest. No. Give a little bit of a beetle bod. No, honestly, aside from doing the cloak and scarf, that should be good. Okay. So just convert to Mache. Add mesh. Add. We want cylinder. Bring that up to the neck. Need those faces. These stupid knees, yeah. They're not. I don't think they're my best knees, but honestly, I'm aiming to get at least more than one attack done this stream. So I decided to start with a easier dude. Not go super hard right off the bat. not like Via Pig's one, because that one, the low poly model of Via Pig didn't fight me, but doing Via Pig in general did. Because I tried to originally to do a 2D thing, and it kept going into uncanny abominations real fast. What? Well, the go fast is in reference to this Sonic Colors, which you guys can make me go play at some point if you want to. Kind of just gotta keep Sonic moving a little bit so the music keeps playing. Turn on. Yeah, Newgrounds humorous being loud is almost second nature for me. I love screaming. Boy, Ted the Heavy and Saxon hail from TF2 and the. I am very familiar with every weapons man voice. At least as far as I can be, not actually having played TF2. Much less familiar with Hale's voice, but I think I've heard it at least once. There is collision, there is collision. Activate self-collision. And then a little bit of impulse clamping on each of them just so nothing crazy happens. Loud and energetic voices can be fun. Now we are going to object edit. You absolute monster. What? Almost. Now, mesh, normal, calc outside. Okay, I'd appreciate it if you kept it slightly more PG than that, but that was kind of funny. Okay, I need to separate that. Why are you doing like that? Yeah, well, you can see the little character essentially above my head that we're doing. It is somebody's, namely Local Shades Hollow Knight character that we're doing as a 3D. Mostly because I like doing Hollow Knight characters as 3D models, and their design was one I felt I could do fairly quickly. Like I said, I want to get at least 2, maybe 3 arts before the end of this. Don't think they had any lore on them posted beyond, you know, they exist, pretty much. Alright, we're just gonna have to add another a second cloth object, I think, is what we're gonna do. Alright, the first one. And then there to there. Yeah, I think you either need to take less or more medication, whichever is healthier for you to do. You either need to be off of something you're on or on something you're not. That, or you just need to go to sleep because aren't you on like the opposite further time zone, and it's like midnight for you right now? Honestly, that's probably more to blame for your level of unhingedness than anything else. What? Why is that edge left? Whatever. What? Let's see what happened. Must have been on edge instead of... No, I'm on face select. Deletes. Deletes. Yeah, I have no idea what that happened. Now if I do... I'm gonna have to do... Okay, so... Oh... Alright. Let me hit save on this, and then wake that back up. Bring you all over. Let me shuffle stuff around as I move in a way that's probably going to bork the camera tracking. And we will reset the level because it's just been sitting here for however long, over an hour at this point. Restart, and we will begin a little bit of Sonic Colors. What was that about radiation? Dr. Robotnik, you wouldn't happen to be engaging in unsafe practices for your guests, would you? You wouldn't happen to be violating OSHA safety regulations, would you? Would you, Ivo? Great, awesome, outstanding. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing! Ah, I missed it. I guess we're only getting one red star. Do some carry. Of course I call him Robotnik. I mean, I'll also call him Eggman, but he is Ivo Robotnik, and he does have a doctorate in women's studies. You know what? We'll go through the first couple acts till it spits us out into the main menu, just because I can get through them pretty quick anyway. What? Boss towed his own Igmobile. I don't think I've ever paid too much attention to the various announcer voice lines in this until just now. If he wasn't so self-absorbed and obsessed with theme parks, Robotnik could be a truly good person. I mean, not really, because, you know, evil, but imagine if he put this to actually good use, you know? Mans can create an entire intergalactic space park and chain entire planets together. That's... Yeah, I know how to do a double jump. Yeah, it does and can. Especially when you need something to point out to engage the audience, but... You know what? Depending on how far we get in this, probably not, you know, this stream. Maybe we'll take it over into Moog Extra. But I never actually unlocked Supersonic in Colors before. Might be a fun goal to do on a series of streams at some point. My wall shadows when I fall. Say my name. When the memories start, all the night will fall. Yeah. Can you feel it?
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic. Everyone and their brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because
why are we
Eggman
quoting
wants to
invisible
secretly
at me,
build an
though?
Amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view.
Mm-hmm.
This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
If I could somehow make it work, I've never played any of the Metal Gears, but if I could somehow make it work, the one I'd actually want to play, especially on stream, the most would be Revengeance. Mostly because it's the only one I actually know the music
I
to.
can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
Oh man, this thing's got crazy fast acceleration.
You call this fast?
All this fast?
It's literally shaped like a snail. It's a statement.
Remorse for my past transgressions, and is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeeds.
Well, that's a relief.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to. Huh?
Your voice chip is stuck on Cowboy again. Stop talking and net those aliens.
Come on, here, you little varmints. Come back here.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do. Hey, what's going on?
Laser!
Whoa!
Wasn't kidding when I said it was a fresh save. Why can I not speak? What? Back. And Eyeball Monster Solidarity will go with the Wisp. And this is where we shall pause here. And go back to the art. I think that was a different one. Well, I think he actually almost had his. Oh, I think the goal in Colors was to A, satisfy his amusement park craze by making intergalactic amusement park, and then B, use the Wisps to power like a giant mind control beam or something. I don't know. Depending on how far we get, we'll find out.
Next up, the tropical resort. There, you'll find breathtaking views from our giant Ferris wheel, amazing deals in the shopping mall, and constant risk of bodily harm.
Constant risk of bodily harm.
The tropical resort.
Okay.
You'll find breathtaking views from our giant Ferris wheel, amazing deals in the shopping mall, and constant risk of bodily harm.
I think it's gonna keep saying that unless I move my thumb off of that. Alright. And then group sign. And give it a level of subdivision. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want me to go do it at any point, just say. That's what the gimmick be. All stamping, okay. Another subdiv. But first a solidify. And I need to pin that correctly. That's good. Now just okay, that's too far. Still too far. If the cloth sim would cooperate. Okay, we're gonna turn off solidify and instead just do that, and then give it just a little bit of internal pressure. Why this does not want to work. Okay, pressure is not the move. But I can't give this collision as well, because then that just causes problems. Tricky. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back and try the extending this again. I just do. I was about to say what, but I honestly don't think I want to know. Because you're sleep deprived and you should not be staying up for my streams? I mean, fair enough. I've been trying to fix mine, but mine ain't great either. It's getting better though, at least, so there's that. Yeah, everybody here shame Lee Pick into at least trying to go to sleep. Like seriously, if you don't have a sleep mask, get yourself a sleep mask. Put on a 12-hour lore talk about whatever series you prefer with someone who has a soothing voice. Put that on headphones. Close your eyes. And then when you feel like you're almost ready to pass out, take your headphones off. What I do. It works. Go sleep. Go sleep. Don't think, just blink, 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 blink. Sleep. Go sleep. Sleep now, we're telling you. Why did I do that? I think that's just the better way of doing that. Okay. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Milk and even. Just dream, 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 dream. I think that's good enough to start shading. Yeah, no, but... Dude, you're saying... Oh... Force resets like that sometimes work, but they will leave you feeling abysmal afterwards. I mean, that your sleep schedule might be a part of that. And like, I'm not advocating saying go like regular person or even like, you know, not early morning person, but like you know, look, let me put it this way. If I'm the one telling you you need to at least try to work on your sleep schedule, you know something's wrong. Oh, that's brick texture, not noise texture. Whoops. Not transmission, I want subsurface. Scan. Up the scale a bit. Oh, I need to be in cycles. Whoops. That GPU, set that to 0.5, activate denoise, but that to also be 0.5. Denoise there. Performance /3 there. Persistent data. Compositeur, denoise, good. Okay. Now we can go to world, and I can add in an environmental texture, and I can open up Polyhaven HDRI. We will do standard cave that I usually do. Prop hunt again, Risa. That's another one that seems type of game that does seem really fun to do. Okay, I gotta turn down the subsurface by a lot. Something more like that. There we go. And then this one should be kind of palish yellow, something tad darker and more saturated than that, about like that. And give it a bump. And a noise. And put that into a color ramp. And then instead of this, we can take the color up, down like that. Do that like that. Prop hunt, I was a casual fun game, people in character fun places. Are we talking about prop hunt or the Mecha Chameleon? Because I'd really like to try Mecha Chameleon at some point. I don't know if that interview actually goes well and I do actually get a job. Hey, Swagger Sure. We're doing a mixture of Art Fight and Sonic Colors. Whenever y'all want to yell at me to do that again. Oh, they changed it in 5 point? I should have read the patch notes if I'm being honest. Also, hello, Zaris. I don't think I've seen you here before. I didn't see a thing that said that they had changed the cloth physics, but then again, I wasn't looking super hard when I saw it updated. Probably should have if I'm being honest. It does seem like it is being a little better. I mean, it's still slow, but it's cloth physics with decent level of subdivision. It's going to be slow. And fair enough, Mr. the Moth, or Miss the Moth, or They the Moth, whichever. Oh, nice. What are you working on? Not on Blender? What's your 3D thing of choice then? Zaris, okay. Well then, Zaris, what is your 3D program of choice? FreeCAD. I think FreeCAD's the one my siblings play with sometimes. What kind of invention, or is that proprietary? Go fast? Alright. Save that, hide that. Wake the Wii. Inspired me to work on Blender on my streams as recent. Hey, nice! I am going to shift my positioning. Tracking's gonna go wonky, but it is what it is as I turn to face the television. And we'll do a bit more running through. Tropical resort. Yeah. I don't remember. I just needed to double check to remember what I was doing, Tails. Laser! The screams are how they communicate. Okay. Yeesh, Ivo. There we go. All right. Oh, apparently I missed a lot of chat. Hang on. Run to stream recent. So the original idea was for a mech cosplay, but I told my dad about it and he thought it was some mod to be a really good orthopedic tool. Apparently had never been thought of before. Apparently it saves a lot of problems. And this design is purely mechanical. Goose says you might work has potential to wield the wow. Wow. that is crazy. In a good way, but whoa. I mean, I hope it works out. Something about ideas coming from the randomest places, but yeah, I hope it works. Whatever specific functionality it be. Holy! Wow, okay, that's a lot. Okay, now I really hope it works for you, because that's like no need to work any more money. Like that's you and your family is set money. Okay. Yeah. Wow. All I can say is wow. Like, jeez. That is like words aren't wording. Like nervous laughter. Like and hey, speaking of water, I actually have some this time, so hydration. I hope that did not actually drop it on my computer. Why did I shake that like an idiot? Okay, I don't think it actually landed anywhere important. That was really stupid. Why did I think shaking my water bottle was a good idea? Yeah, confused mental screaming. Like positive confused screaming, but confused screaming. Like if I really hope that it works out. Cause yeah, that sounds like it could actually be huge. Not even just for you too, because if it's worth that much, it has to be something revolutionary. I know, like, I mean, hey, the guy that invented jetpacks did it for the love of the game, so same for the person that the group that invented functional mech suits. But that's yeah. Here I am excited for the fact that I might have a chance at solves the dead battery mode orthopedic tools. I mean, why did my purely mechanical. All springs and ball bearing. That. Yeah, you need to go to sleep, Leapick. But completely non-electrical. That is fantastic. The Portal's another one I need to eventually play. For as much as I've quoted memes from it, symptoms of early delirium. I mean, hey, maybe you'll figure out how to use reverse curse technique. Foot shin brace that you can put on your own shoe without damaging it, so it can fit everyone. Shocks door and factor less than below on weak legs and a few pins to become a path. That is incredible, man. Like, seriously, that words aren't wording. I very much hope that it, like, that's awesome. I just gotta keep saying it because it is. Wow. I mean, like I said, technologies come from the wildest places sometimes. I know, right? Like, here I am just trying to make some, like, that. That's incredible. Automatic weights. Do that phone. I also applaud, like, literally, physically, that, because, yeah, that's awesome. You tell me, on top of being the genius teenager who is making revolutionary orthopedic stuff, you also have idyllic memory? Dude, you might actually be Tony Stark. Like, you might actually be the comic book characters our world needs. Add match cube. Spherize that a bit, and then Donkey just a touch. I'm sorry to hear that part of it, because that obviously sucks. Like, yeah, I really hope that works. Then even more so. I mean, actually, that one actually reminds me of something, Lee Pick. Character idea. So an evil guy, big bad evil guy type that wants to be evil for the sake of evil, but he gets it into its mind as like being the world's strongest swordsman or something like that. So to prove his ultimate evil, he must defeat every other evil in the world. And obviously, people think he's a hero, and like ordain, you get the comedy from that. Why are you treating me like I'm a hero? I am the ultimate evil! But you just saved us from Lord Face Eater! Yes, to prove my evil is superior! PSP cheap pair broken desk making revolutionary tech to your closet-sized bathroom. Yeah, like, again, insane! Like, genuinely, you might be donating to, like, made this with a box of scraps in a cave, dude. Like, wow. Wow. I mean, yeah. You started it yesterday? Gee. Like... all of the hope that this works, man. And that you have like a smooth concepting phase and all that. I mean, never use FreeCAD. Yeah, that is the one. You gotta learn to use the program you want to do the thing with. But like learning to use the program following the shoe class mechanism as a current. We're talking about some other art will be done stream. This done stream question motion. Dude, I can smell the toast, and I'm not even the one who typed that. What? And as for this one, it's pretty much like I'm gonna do the some real quick light animating with it. Show you the art fight one I did. Yeah, very much so. Either through the Discord or just tell me which one you mean on your art fight. I think I'm following you. I think I'm following you on our fight. I'm not sure. Insert keyframe here. Rotate. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think I am following you. So let me. We'll just use this window if you don't mind. And just doop. A little bounce on my step, and now creating an adventure could change the orthopedic world. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're making long fall boots. Was I following you? Okay, I guess not. I thought I was, sorry. Discover users. What is the texture thing? Yeah. Swagger, sure, just type your Artfight user in the stream for me just for a sec, would you? So I can find you. Same as YouTube? Alright. U-A-G-U-L-L. No. No. Is that L or I? That's I. L-I-S-H-U-S-R. Oh, and yes, please. I'd love to see your art fight too. And also, because I thought I was already following you, follow. Do be art fighting. Wow. Yeah, that is cool. It gives me like Ghost Rider mixed with like murder drones almost. If that makes sense. A little bit of like there's something else in there, but yeah, that is cool. And now let me check user. It is for you. ASTRONO. The mage. Oh, yeah, it does kind of look like Justice, doesn't it? Or maybe not. Was it Justice that's the last one, or are you talking about Beelzebub, the secret boss? Ooh, wait, is this? Okay, I think I've seen this one before, briefly in passing. Alright, well, I'll toss you a follow over here, too. Because honestly, I want to be kept in the loop about this, because it is incredibly interesting. So it looks like a bit like... I them. Artsy. Oh. Dude, Leapic, go to sleep. You're having problems. Alright. Yeah. That's not the right window. Whoops. I'm not going to actually render this out today, but we're just going to do... Yeah, rest second. Yeah, maybe rest... maybe, like, rest 8 hour. But sure. Oh, dang it. Okay, good. I mean, room is nice, but I mean, dude, you stumbled across something awesome, and you got the chance to do something incredible with it. Now add the camera. Yeah, well, I mean, first it was fun on my PC, now I'm making mechanical breakthroughs. Yeah, like, it's probably already sounding repetitive how many times I'm going, that's awesome or incredible, but it is. So, on for my PC setup, I mean, I spent about the same doing to pay for college, but obviously you're gonna end up with more to show for it than me. Yeah, it genuinely, it sounds like it could, like, wow. And not this, I mean, more than money to spare. What your earlier predictions were saying was accurate. Like, that is insane. That's good. I will cache the cloth sim. Yeah, the heroic Sonic music is pretty appropriate for this, honestly. Because, yeah, wow. Wow. Add a bit of grass into it, and I think that'll be good. Yeah, yeah, like, I'm gonna admit. Yeah, I mean, I keep just going. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, yeah. Took a bit of bomb from Apple charger thingy, earbuds, and a battery. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you could do that. It's a little skill sounding, but I mean, technically, I at least used to know how to make thermite, but that's not super crazy. Same with napalm, but yeah, just from watching Nile Red. But nothing compared to making something on that level, that's for sure. So already completely fix it, put it back together. I mean, that just sounds fun to do. Laminated multiple times, built a PC myself. There's at least one I can chime in on, because I have built PC at least once. I mean, I'll be doing more of that soon, hopefully, if the interview I had recently goes well, which seemed to, but we'll see. Haven't heard back yet. Yeah, I built the one I did with my dad. Honestly, I'd have to look at it again to tell you, because I, despite having made it, because it has a disk drive instead of a solid state, it's slower for Blender, which is what I initially built it for. So I've still been using my laptop, but I'm planning on especially if I can get a solid state to mix into it at some point, to eventually start migrating to my Linux thing. I mean, yeah, if you want to share. I mean, mine was fairly decent for being relatively low cost. It's actually that one that I have watching the stream to have it as a side monitor. Not bad. Not bad at all. I believe that's relatively... I'd have to double check what graphics card I've got in it. I think it is one I bought. I think it is a Ryzen. But the rest of those sound like about what I remember the ones I put into that. Now I'm gonna have to dig through the specs of what I made that on at some point. But let me get camera here. It is a pretty high. Yeah, it is pretty high end. I mean, my graphics card is not, or on either of these things is not on that level. But I don't think I was on DDR5. I think I was one below that. But I think I did have 30 gig of RAM. And it's a hard drive. So, I mean, a disk drive, not a SSD. But it is mine. What does have a Tera too. I mean, first PC with dedicated GPU. Yeah, I mean, nice. Very much so. Honestly, I probably should start doing more Blender work on my build, even if it is slower to actually work. It'd probably render faster. But I think I like the look of that enough. So I think that is where we should call it for this one. Ata 15-year-old in the great graphics, the top of the line GPU. I mean, nice. This one is done. We will render it another time because it'll take a little bit to render the animation, of course, and then turn it into a GIF and everything. So I'll probably actually launch the attack tomorrow. But in effect, it is, for all intents and purposes, that one is done. Relatively simple, like I said. Bring this back and we'll start perusing through ones I've bookmarked to do another. I'll leave that open just in case. There we go. Bookmarked. Oh, shoot, I forgot to shout out the other attack I got recently. I meant to do that at the start. Mom, wake up early, you can get right to modeling. Yeah, I mean... Wow. Almost forgot to shout this one out. It was actually a multi-attack on both me and this person and this other character. Wandering through an abandoned house, playing Pokemon Go, Elizabeth looks in the reflection of a mirror, noticing a weird fleshy eyeball creature has been silently floating behind her this whole time. Many say Moga is harmless, but will he just as peaceful with a newfound intruder? Honestly, I'm just there playing Monster Hunter now. But yeah, that one was really cool. I wanted to give it some attention to. Before I forgot. You haven't slept in 7... Dude. But okay, why is everyone who watches my streams extremely sleep deprived? Look, invent an arrested mind so you don't accidentally put in self-destruct switches or something. Apparently both of you need to sleep. That is not healthy, dude. You should sleep. Yeah, let's do another funner, simpler one. Let's do sleep. Just do Slink. And caffeinated water in the will if I want to make it to work. It work for the sake of, yeah, I mean, yeah, but caffeinated water, yeah, but you don't have to kill yourself to do it, and you shouldn't. I mean, make it work, but don't kill yourself doing it, because if you do before you're done, the blueprints die with you, you know? Make sure it works and keep documents of what you're doing just in case. And, you know, big insurance comes to get you. We'll do this one as a 2D. I already have school. I have to care 5 dogs. Yeah, dude, you really should sleep. Like, you should go to sleep. Dude, I really hope you... Leapic, I hope you're trolling right now. I very much hope you're trolling right now. But if not, go. Please do not... But if you are trolling, goddamn you, but you better not be trolling. Go. Dude. Go to hospital, yes. If you're not fucking with us, go to the hospital. Get yourself checked out. This is why you do not pull all-nighters. That goes for both of you. Go to bed at least before the sun rises. You know, like, don't go past 3 a.m. But also, homeschools represent. But still, yeah, splitting headaches suck. 2 days is not nothing. As someone who has done it too, 2 days is not nothing. I mean, I guess geniuses are mad, but dude, at that point, you're seeing the Hat Man. Also, Leapick, you better be alright. Just throwing some random shapes to see what emerges for background scenery. Yeah, don't do that. Like, and this is from someone who has produced what I call, like, I don't even know what I called it, but I've put matcha powder in coffee before, and I felt my molecules vibrating. You don't need to do that. You should not be doing that. It tasted good, though, so there's that at least, but you can overdose on caffeine. Be careful. One more patch mod. Relatively small one, man. Yeah. No. Dude, sleep. Sleep, dude. I mean, I'm gonna soon enough. I mean, well, not soon. I'll still probably be up till it's technically tomorrow, but especially the worst experience, I felt better. Yeah, no, dude, please tell me you were trolling then. Like, seriously, please tell me you were trolling and you're okay. But seriously, get some help. You genuinely have me worried about you, man. That is not good. Hospital, yes. At the very least, family member who's in the medical field. But you do something. Yeah, you're not much better. Like, I thought I was an insomniac, and now I've got both of you coming in here doing this. Hospitally pick, or at the very least, shut the... Like... I really hope both of you are trolling me right now because you think it's funny. Because if you're not serious, it is funny. But if you are serious, hospital, go. Sadly, this is not the anime where you can get an anime where you can get away with that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, at least... I better see you commenting on something tomorrow, Lee Pick, because you got me worried. Genuinely. uh... I mean, I do feel that. Roulette wheel sleeping schedule go. Hey, you landed on green. Admittedly, I wasn't betting on green when it landed on green, but that's what it landed on. That's cool. I mean, I sleep the normal amount. I normal, roughly 8-ish hour amount. I just normally don't start that until like 1 to 3 a.m. Most of the time, at least. Sometimes after like it's been a day, or sometimes after I've streamed, I'll sleep a bit longer than usual, but yeah. I mean, I'm usually physically in bed before midnight, but the sleep is another matter. We are, if you see him up above me, we're doing a worm on a string, but I'm going to put it in an outdoor setting because I like to do that. I mean, yeah, Mad Genius factor and all that. I mean, I do kind of believe to be good enough at one thing or another, you do kind of have to have a screw loose somewhere else so that one can be tightened in a different spot, if that makes sense. You gotta be weird in some ways, but since this one will be a 2D, I can actually submit it as soon as I'm finished with it. Yes, very good image for people bad. Like, yeah, I mean, May you find success in your venture. And may you help who knows how many people. I mean, hopefully I don't hurt my leg, but... At least not again, but... Found a robot on Ditch, started doing streams with it? I have no idea what you're talking about there. Austin, if I get to production, could be covered by Medicare? Heck yeah. I mean, something insurance agencies being insurance agencies, but even then, like, well, they don't decide to. Forget, I think you misremembering something? Okay. Only like, yeah, that's not a lot. You really have some here. I mean, I know you know, and like I've said it. But wow. Heck, maybe my aunt will be one of my aunts will be assigning people to use it soon enough. I'm saying sleep dep. Again, don't sleep dep yourself too hard. Iterations on it. 50 tons of fiber optic cable, hours of work. Yeah, it's caffeinated water. Yeah, again, don't overdo it with that. If you go down, your invention dies with you before it goes into production. Take care of your meat sack until you've at least finished your work. We aren't yet to the point where you can freely chip in a new synth liver or something. Not so sure if it is fine, but like I said, I get you probably know your limits better than I do. Just be careful, okay? What? What do you mean eat raw chicken and occasionally accidentally drink rat poison? Dude, what is your life? What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that one at least I can kind of understand. Ah, salad fingers. Yes, classic. I like rusty spoons. Didn't like a new episode of Salad Fingers come out like a year ago now? After like however long of silence? I feel like that happened, but it might have been a hallucination. Then they should not be stored in even remotely the same space if they look that similar that you got them mixed up at a glance, but yikes. Yeah, I have like either someone really messed up or it's the insurance scam ninjas trying to pull a Terminator 2 on you. Then why did you drink it? You should not consume things that taste like bleach. You spit that out and immediately start flushing your mouth. People. And I thought when I was a dumb kid, I used to like taste erector set materials. I was the freak, but you guys are blowing that out of the water by a lot. I mean, we've all tried to eat Play-Doh, and at least Play-Doh's non-toxic. I don't think there's a single person who hasn't at least once licked Play-Doh. Everyone's licked Play-Doh at least once in their lives. That's not good. Yeah, and again, another thing, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And to a lesser extent, how are you still here after doing that? Oh, did I do that on the same layer? I did that on the same layer. Well, I don't want to undo making that tree, so we're just going to have to roll with it. Long from 9 Souls, plastic abuse products. Not familiar with 9 Souls, but dude. Yeah. Sounds like it. pick. Get yourself some kind of medical check, dude. Every time you say something, make me more and more concerned about you. Even more than Zaris, and that is saying a lot. Like, both of you guys are making me concerned. Jeez. No, things have gone wrong when I'm the most logical and responsible one in the conversation. Oh, I can't say that I know how hard it is to get some in Poland, no. But I hope it gets better at least. I don't know. Can't get these things if we're going to go into anaphylaxis? Yeesh. I mean, yeah. Gee, I mean, I can't. What do you think is worse, that or Alpha Gal? If you know what Alpha Gal syndrome is. Don't sip the toilet bowl cleaner. People, what is wrong with you? Probably a lot, actually, but can you give me anything in specific? Two stories of stairs? Jeez. Ugh. Makeshift bow out of stick kebabs and skewers. I mean, my dad once tried to use rescuing a snake as a cover-up to assassinate me, so that's not that crazy. But okay, made poison or consumed? Because making poison and having poison into your body are two different things. neither are necessarily good, but one is certainly much worse than the other. Dude. Chicken thing? Did I miss the chicken thing, or are you segueing into introducing what the chicken thing is? Oh, yeah. Ugh. Like, I can't even eat chicken that's too moist, let alone actually raw chicken. Like, how that even happened, let alone why you would actually do it. What? Okay. It appears I need to fix that again. Huh. Okay. Thought I had this working right. But I guess not. No? Okay, well, apparently the capture card just died. So no more Sonic music. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it before the next stream, but almost done, so I'm just gonna go over here and we'll grab default music cube. And we'll do it. I can't. What? Why is this messing up too? What? Why is all of my audio getting kerflumbled? What's in the schnozzletov? Why is... Okay, so that's not working right. Okay, that's... Oh, why is this... What is going on? Yeah, this does sound like my brain. It was Firefox. Hang on. What is going on with my stuff? Why is everything freaking out? Unplug, replug, all of that. Deactivate, reactivate. Why is the audio like this? What's going on? No, it's still Kirstenung. Why? Yeah, there shouldn't even be any clankers. What the? What is going on? Why is my audio so bad all of a sudden? What is... Okay, turn that off. Fondle the cords. And then, now the sound's gone. What? The schmizzle knob. Seriously. Why? Okay. We unplug, replug the whole setup. Hang on, my tracking's gonna go nuts because I got the thing pointed away from my face. If the tracking's even up right now, which it's not. Activate. Okay, nope. We're just gonna leave that off. And then... That's... What? Okay, but why is this sounding wrong? Why is just my default music cube messing up too? I could understand the capture card. Why? What is going? What? It's not a playback speed because need issue. What? What in the... Okay, I guess we're just not gonna have any music for the last however little bit of this stream. Yeah, like I have no... Do I sound like that? Please tell me I don't have that issue. Like, is my audio crunched elated right now? Or was it just anything that wasn't me? Okay, then yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to Filthy Airwaves because I have no idea what was happening there. That that is both very annoying and very weird. And I'll have to see if I can figure out what happened. Like, 3 instance, I woke up, voices as crunchy as I want bread. As water bread? Okay. Like Wonder Bread. Okay, for a second I was worried it started to crunch up. But now you're just insulting commercialized bread. Cool. Yeah, okay. Wet bread makes even more sense. Yeah. I mean, in a way, that's good at least. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, I'm trying to do some karaoke? I mean, if you let me adjust some stuff around for a second so I can have one headphone on one ear and the headphone for the stream on the another ear so I can actually listen to the thing I'm singing to. I can find my other headphones. Oh, thank you for. I'm glad you were kidding about. Okay. I mean, it still sucks the rest actually happened, but. Alright, power on. Put this around like this on my head, crisscrossing the headphones in a display that is probably obscenely deranged to anyone who's not me. And now let me pull up one of my playlists. I will let's see. You know what? Just for fun, let's do cartoon nostalgia. Oh, Joe, he's hate for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. He's a real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe against Cobra the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up, he's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. Hang on. Which one's 1471? I know that number, but I don't remember which one that is off the top of my head. That the old man? Is that the gooey old man in the torture dimension, or a different one? Which one's 1471? I want to be appropriately horrified. Which one's 1471 again? If you don't tell me soon, I'm just gonna Google it again. Which one's 1471? Oh, Mallow. You're scared of Mallow? Considering what you brought up like the last stream, I don't know why you'd be scared of Mallow. Just saying. Yeah. What's your... Oh. Ah. Understandable. Now I understand. Ah. I see. So, cybernetic homocula? I don't got cybernetics on this one. It's not even... So, I think I've told this story a few times before at this point, actually. Let me go to... Let me go to my art fight so I can show this. Oh, Cyclop. You typed Cyclopic. I read cybernetic. I've been in a cyberpunk mood lately. But if we go to my thing, if we go to Moog, you will see that actually I need to move it over on the thing. Nope. No, not at this window. Is the window I need. If you pull this up, you will see that I have this artwork of Moog. And this is the original artwork I did as a quote unquote self portrait a long time ago. Like at this point, or I think it was still this year, but like this year's been a long time. But I did this as a quote unquote self portrait back before I upgraded to my newer mic, and it was still rocking a snowball. And when I realized I wanted to do a VTuber model, I realized that I probably couldn't make, your standard pretty boy husbandu type model. So I decided to go back to that old drawing and base off of it. Yeah, it has been a year since last year. You know what I mean. These last few years have been long ones, crazy ones. Yeah, I based it off of that artwork. Where is my GIMP program? That is not GIMP what I meant to do. Oops. Okay, we're back on the thing. Yeah, I don't know why I read Cybernet. I I read Cybernetic. You said Cyclopic. I have no idea why. But you know what? Since my brain went to Cyberpunk, we're gonna do my Running the Edge playlist. Since y'all want me to do some karaoke, we'll go Strange Driver Main. Let's get out, take care of things. Yeah, I'll be here for at least a little bit. At least until I get done with this. Maybe one more after it. We'll see. Okay. Across the unforgiving sea, drifting further and further. Okay. Yeah. And nor should you. Like, I'm allowed to, and even then, I don't really care for it. I only had like one alcohols. Now, root beer is good. I was looking for a place where I can be without a cause. 'Cause I am a stranger who has found an even stranger world. Finally found what I was looking for. Yeah. I sharpen the knife and down on my life. All of my life, a stranger I remain. A stranger I remain. A stranger I remain. Yeah, branch too thin to hide the entire worm. Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, actually. That is a good catch. That is a good catch. And here's one from the one I'm embarrassed to have forgotten or not remembered name of in time when I was trying to think of it earlier. But I'm also not in the mood for feel good, so. Nah, not that one. Let's. Show me how to lie. You're getting better all the time and turning up. It was not. No, let's not do that one. What's one I can actually sing fully? Ah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. Ah. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing because I'm counting the age. Now, I couldn't be there. Now, you shouldn't be scared because I'm good at repairs and I'm under your snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think so. I command you to. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose all your different crews. Chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tune. So you getting down in a visit tune. Like you did the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual, curable, and dear to you to clear your view when you're too crazy, lifeless. Do you figure to put your I can't, man. The capture card the capture card borked up. It's not. I want to keep doing the gimmick, but the capture card or kerfungled. It's why I'm karaokeing instead of having music. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming. I'm gonna try and fix it after stream, but yeah, the gimmick kind of died with the capture. With hopefully not permanently with the capture card, but at least for the moment. It's coming. The essence, the basics. Without it, you naked. Allow me to make this childlike in nature rhythm. You have it or you don't. That's a fallacy. I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every cloud you see, every cloud you see with your eyes. You see destruction and demise, corruption from the skies, from the enterprise. I know this letter was like singing Invisible. I mean, I like Invisible. I don't think it's my favorite of theirs. I think it's Surrender. I think, yeah. Uh, it's not my favorite of theirs, but it is a good song. I actually probably should put that on my Cyberpunk playlist now that I'm thinking about it. It would fit. But if you're not feeling some Gorillas, how about... You know, let's do a different Sonic music, considering I've got a couple of them on here. It'll also go with my horsing. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. The story begins, but who's gonna win? Knowing the danger that lies within. Aboard the ark, a genius apart, wanting to unlock the mysteries of life. I am the Eggman. That's what I am. I am the Eggman. I got the master plan. I am the Eggman. What I am the Eggman. I've got the master plan. I'm plotting my schemes wherever I go. The perfect in every way. I love to destroy the blue hog, you know. He's an obstacle that always gets in my way. I know, I know I'm not a good singer. It's my rule. But you asked for this. I'm a player of the world with my tools. All my machines are made for destruction. I will build my empire. But if you're not feeling it, oh, this one's gonna be terrible. I gotta jam to the initial part of it. Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum. Really? Okay, well. Talking away. I know what to say, I'll say it anyway. Today's not another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for you, okay. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone. I can't hit the high note. Needless to say, I'm saying there'll be stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me. It's better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone. in a day or two. Yeah, I cannot hit that note. The things that you say isn't delightful, just to find your worries away. All the things I've got to remember, shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Toothache is getting stronger again. Remind the couch on child's permanently painful damage. Trying to get it alive. You spend. That's dark. That's dark, but okay. Let's go to a different song. You know what? Let's do some Yu-Gi-Oh. Why not? Go fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. You think you can win only if I lose? Just let destiny choose. I can hear you breathing. I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. Take a shot on the side. It's a blur as I go by. I can hear you coming, then I can see you coming. I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. Either on a rising higher in the sky. To our lives. That is exported. Now, let's start the revolution. Oh, I gotta back this one up because you gotta jump into revolution hard. Revolution's next. All right, let me make sure that's exported properly. And we'll. So make way, we'll start the revolution. Make way, we're gonna have fun tonight. Make way, we'll start the revolution. Let loose and everything will be alright. Here we go. Here we go again. The clock spins and the youth is down and not so in. So much living in the shadow of hate and fear all the time. Watch out, 'cause I'm coming through. Hold fast and take the wheel. It's your chance, gotta do what you do. I've been waiting all my life for this. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting all my life for this. I've been waiting for you. Shine way, we'll start a revolution. Make way, we're gonna have fun tonight. Make way, we'll start the revolution. Let loose and everything will be alright. Feel it, I feel it in the air. Set the process everywhere. Feel good walking down the street, and you should know that attack's done. Alright, this 84 points for Team Tragedy. Nice. Submitting attack. Let's bring this to screen of full. And we might do one more. Revolution. Let loose and everything will be alright. Whoa! Shine way, we'll start the revolution. Make way, we're gonna have fun tonight. Make way, we'll start the revolution. Make way. So make way, we'll start the revolution. Make way, we're gonna have fun tonight. Make way, we'll start the revolution. Let loose and everything'll be alright. Way we'll start the revolution. Make way, we'll start the revolution. Make way, we'll start a revolution. So make way. I love Generator Rex. Fantastic show. Not in the mood for Too Fast for Love, though. So let's do this fire. Ba-na, 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 ba-na. Eyes burning the way to me. Hey, Moo. On vacation, don't much time. Looking good. Don't mind the profile. It's a joke on creator community. Okay. All right. The capture card messed up, and for some reason, audio in general kind of got borked. So everything except for my voice is just getting garbly crunchy. So I'm singing along to my playlists as I figure out the last thing I'm gonna attack tonight. Is out of control. I burn this city, but you know what? I'm not in the mood for this fire anymore. I don't want to cry, so know who's ready for tomorrow. Bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. And that's all you're getting of bodies. I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of May. Oh. You know what? We'll do a 2D of the Lost. Out the mind of a different kind. Where we. Hey, Zyrus. Holy. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Guess you don't really know me. This one is by Extremely Lost, so fitting name for character. Let's do this. Made sure double check permissions. Yeah, we're good. Don't look down. That's not the right window. Welcome to the Underground. You know what? I have that one, so if you'll give me just a moment, and I will sing it, and I will do the voices. No. You do this. We're swapping to my game and anime playlist, which has a lot of JT music. But first, we want To the Bone. Sans, wake up! What is it, dude? A human has fallen from the surface world. Really? And you got a bone to pick with him? You don't have your hands. That was a real rib tickler. Hey! Enough! Alright, here we go again. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? If you wanna look around, give us a call. We don't see humans often. We're happy you just dropped in. I'll be so popular when I show all the monsters what I just dropped in. Hey, Virus, mind your manners. Can it sense? No time for banter. Use my brother, he's a bit eccentric. You're my spacey and apathetic. Got what you want. I got thick skin. Another bad joke and I'm finished with him. We are monsters, the awfulest kind. To mess with us takes a lot of spine. We can't relate to your determination because we monsters have our motivations. Humans betrayed us and left us burning. One day we'll make our way back to the surface. Through all your travels, your sins will follow. Your consequences aren't easy to follow. Yeah, I do go very skeletal when I do Papyrus. I can't help it. No, you've cut this story down to the bone. At least Sans. What? The sign of the course is a pun. You imbecile! That was very clever. Thanks, buddy. You're stuck in the underground. Into the fall. Good luck ever getting out. Prepare to brawl. We don't do mercy to us, turn all of us to dust. Is your heart full of evil or full of love? I, the great Papyrus, challenge you to try getting by us. Test the human with one of your puzzles. Brilliant Sans, that will leave him befuddled. I dare you to try this bite of spaghetti. Sounds like the creepy pasta's ready. Up it, Sans, I'm done with the joking. Sounds like someone's funny bone's broken. We can't relate to your determination, because we monsters have our motivations. I am the mastermind, he's my apprentice. You're only still alive because I made a promise. Yeah, I'm trying to salvage it by singing, but I'm not a good singer. You might even decide to start talking to flowers. That's not my... And everybody cheater next time I cheat? The one Waluigi thing I know is the mashed Waluigi Smash ones, I think. Is it mashed? I did that, the Waluigi Smash 3-part song. I don't want to do that one because it gets a little violent, but I do like it. Alright, so let me get some water real quick. What's another one you know what? I know one I can do pretty decently. I mean, if you really want, I could try to do the Waluigi Smash rap, or at least one of them. I could probably find it and do it. But first, we're going to do pictures of Spider-Man from the Stupendium. Are we live? Good. Did you plug the book? No? You're fired. Get out. Now, let's educate some people. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Here on Just the Facts with your friend J. Jonah J. The city's in a tipping point. It could go either way. But I'm not one to disappoint. I've got a lot to say about a hero, a man who loves this city like a son. Shooting through the air and looking out for everyone, bringing hope and light and justice to a city that had none. His name's J. Jonah Jameson. You're welcome. Let's move on. To a menace, a monster, a blight upon our streets. Of course I am referring to that spider-donning freak. Don't let him fool you. No, it's not quiet, it's not peaceful, it's disaster on the brink. So wake up and listen, people. There's an evil hiding out there. Anyone could be that web-slinger. Trust me, I once hired a guy the height. He was a dead ringer. It's Spider-Man again. He needs arrest with no parole. This guy's shenanigans require a little pest control. That's also tune in again. We got the news and the views on which you can depend. If you see him, you can log in and send us all your pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. Super news why your life to defend. So we're here to tell your neighborhood he isn't your friend. I think it might have been I think Clock Strikes 12, Midnight Arrives. That might have been another Stupendium song, maybe. Stupendium's got a lot of good ones. I don't listen to them as much as JT Music, but they've got some good ones too. Let's see. What's another one on here I can do good? That's not, here's one you guys have probably never heard. Doesn't match your screen here somewhere. Who has my glow-in-the-dark 20-sided? Oh, you can't find my character sheet. Where's my character sheet? Oh, there it is. There's Deco. someone over here, and I didn't give it back. You roll. Ugh, now it's got yellow on it. We were skulking through this dungeon, a mighty sorry lot. Old Gallyhard the fighter had been acting like a suck. Theric had colitis. Our torches all were wet, but we had to find some treasure soon to get us out of debt. Who had the damn lobster biscuits? Yes, dude, Lee Pick, get checked out. Took the left fork, well, we went to the right, and that is when we heard it. The sound of rolling dice. We wondered why we had ignored these words of sage advice. Don't you know, you never split the party. Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that damn thief out of sight. So then we heard this bellow from back around the bend. We turned around to see if there was aid that we could lend. And suddenly the corridor was covered up with orcs. In a panic, feeling like a yeah. I had no idea Poland's medical care, like medical system, was that bad. I mean, like in America, they might charge you your entire life savings for a single ride in the Wee Woo wagon, but at least you'll get to see someone if you're injured or sick. I don't think so, but I mean, hopefully. He's saying something about you. I think you said something about when pigs fly of going to the hospital. He's saying, does he count as a pig if he's charging at you or something like that? At least that's what I was reading that to mean. Oh, this is all on one layer. I was doing all of this on one layer, not a new layer. Well, yeah, we're all pretty concerned for you, Lee Pick, not gonna lie. I wasn't liking that sketch anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, you're the thing in front of us, so we're gonna worry about you, man. Are there worse things somewhere else? Probably, but you're the one we can, I guess, not see, I guess, read. And actually, yeah. Uh, his problem is he's just sleep deprived. Your problem is you might have some actual medical issues, possibly pluralities of problems. I don't want any of you guys to be suffering anything. Oh, you said invention, not intervention. I swear I have to be mildly dyslexic. Chronic doom scrolling will get you. Tums in the Gas X. Tums in the Gas X. Just gonna cheat a little bit and do that. Oh, do tell, because yeah, worry for Lee Pick kind of zoinked us out of Air to Feel. Biomach 1? Biomach 1. Huh. I mean, I could see that maybe working, but I don't really have discussed it myself. I mean, I don't really have any particularly strong feelings one way or the other about, or to myself at all, if I'm being honest. I am who I am. You can't contain me. I could do some Five Finger. Maybe. Hmm. The eyes are a bit bigger, a bit rounder, actually. I mean, given some of the things he's mentioned, I have guesstimate of what he's talking about too, but not kind of topic I want to talk about on the channel. If I'm being totally honest. Yeah. I have no idea at this point. I guess I'm picking the next song to Schmumble sing to. You know what? Let's do. Yeah, let's do Sorno Days. Why not? Something, feel the motivation of the spiral. Tell me if you can hear even just the sound of my voice, loud and clear, free from the void that once consumed you whole. If this world retains some worth, then there may still be some hope left to unearth the destiny and give these feelings a roll. I was crushed by the weight of my impatient dreams, and so I just surrendered without even knowing the color of the road to the endless sky. My mind's in overdrive, and so at last I feel alive. And these memories slowly taking overdrive the beat of my heart. The meaning of today, we will surely find our way and continue on in search of finding who we're meant to be. The answer that I see, it always will exist in me. Hear it now, no looking back. On a Do not take more painkillers. You probably have way too much in you at this point. At the very least, use different types than what you've been taking already. But you really shouldn't be taking more than you already have. Ice pack. Use an ice pack, right? Get an ice pack, stick it on your head. Don't take more pills, please. Genuinely scaring me, dude. Both of you get, like... I mean, yeah, but don't take all of them. Or even many of them in one day. Good, good. Like... Seriously, both of you are constantly scaring me every time I start to get back in the swing of it. Y'all say something, and then I'm like, oh god. What do you mean crush them? You just take them normally. Come on, you people. And I know that's probably I really severe. I hope that's a bit. That better be a bit. Because you people are genuinely worrying me. Yeah, 6 a.m. is breakfast time, dude. You better sleep in tomorrow, okay? Because, oh my god, you people. I told you not to stay up for this sleep pick, but gee, it's almost 11 for me. Okay, honestly, I think I might call it at this sketch where it's at and finish it tomorrow. Same with the other attack because it is getting late and I do need to be doing stuff tomorrow too. And I think honestly, you both need to sleep at least a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna stop this. Let me save this as my temp save. Save as desktop. Where is my temp save? Temp save. Save. Replace. See, yeah. I'm trying to be dude. Like 2-minute nap, not good enough. Not even remotely. Jeez, you people. Okay. Look, I am becoming bigger to express my seriousness. Y'all need to sleep. And you have me worried. I mean, we're all people. Alright? We're all people. We're all persons. That even if you ain't human, that doesn't change that. You're a sapient being. You're a person. Use peoples. That said, come on, people. Like, be better. Do I gotta go, bah? Do I gotta do this and stare into your soul to get the point across? Because I'll do that. I'll watch your dreams. Probably don't want to in Leapic's case, but I keep forgetting some people haven't seen that. Yeah, my model can, I can do that. But yeah, I think this is about where we should start to wind down to call in it, because yeah, all of us honestly need to sleep, but you two even more than me. So we're gonna call it here. And if you have anything you want to say before we end it, say it now. I mean, that's probably the best I'm gonna get from you weird psychos, but sure, try for longer. But thank you for at least saying that. Both of you, get sleep. Try not to self-combust. So much research. Yeah. And again, hey, it is genuinely amazing that you're doing that, but don't self-destruct before you get it finished, okay? Good night. Australia? Honestly, that's not poisoning. That's enriching. That's buffing. But that said, yeah, good night to all of you, and